Hi guys, welcome to the kitchen with Kitty Chaos. I got my little cook. Hi. Say hi. Just say hi. All you gotta do is say hi. They can see you. You can see yourself? Alright. Well, as usual, there's chaos in the home, and that's why we have this kitty chaos. So, we are making air fried salmon croquettes today. I had started a video and kind of got mixed up in my own little chaos, so my ingredients are already mixed, but I'll start from the beginning and just let you guys know what I'm using today. I have the chicken by the sea, pink salmon, and this is actually skinless and boneless, and that works for me because I want to not touch the meat as much as possible just because of how I am. Some people may actually like touching meat, and they are fine with peeling the skin off or taking the bones off. You don't have to take the bones out, is what I've understood. You don't have to take the skin out either, is what I've understood. But that doesn't work for me. Maybe it works for some of the viewers today, and maybe it works for some of these little foodies I have in the house. But my kitchen, my way, my food, I'm doing it this way. And then some of the seasonings that I'm using is paprika, just a little bit there. Parsley flakes. So I actually got inspiration to cook this today from Jelly007, who I follow on YouTube and on my Pinterest board. He was super good with making these salmon croquettes, and he added fresh parsley, but he said that you can use the flakes as well. So I'm going to use the flakes. I'm going to see how it tastes. We'll see. My all-time favorite seasoning of everything, probably stuff that doesn't need to, excuse you, thank you so much, bye-bye, stop, don't touch those, thank you. I use garlic powder on everything, everything. Stuff probably is not even supposed to have garlic powder, and I use it because I like garlic on everything. A little bit of seasoning salt. So what I decided when I was beating my eggs, I actually added the seasoning salt to that, just because there's so much sea salt in the salmon. I just didn't feel comfortable with sprinkling it inside of there. So I was like, maybe if I add it to the egg, because I didn't want to miss the seasoning salt, but I didn't want to put too much. I'm going to try it in the egg. We'll see how it tastes. Hopefully it adds good flavor and not overpower. Ground black pepper, and then we got some all-purpose flour. So I did try to measure my seasonings. The garlic powder I did. Okay. Sorry, we have to indulge the chaos while we cook in the kitchen. So, say hello again. Hi. Okay, thank you. Introduce yourself to the video. So, I did try to do measurings this time. I did a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. I just sprinkled the seasoning salt. I didn't measure that one. So when it looked like it was enough little sprinkles in the egg, I was done with that. Parsley, I was excited about using it, but then I got kind of nervous because I've never used the parsley before. So I just did about half a tablespoon, of parsley. Garlic powder, my absolute favorite, so I just went on ahead and did a whole tablespoon of that, and we will see if that was too much or too little or just right. The flour, I started with a tablespoon of flour, but I actually had to add more. I'm going to see what my consistency, because I kind of wanted it a little thicker. I think I'm going to have to add more flour just because I don't think it's thick enough like I want it. So probably about 2 to 3 tablespoons is what it's gonna call for. You know, as you are mixing it, I would say mix the flour in as you go, so you get the right consistency. You want it to be a little firmer. Mine's still a little wet. I did use 2 eggs, but I also used 20 ounces of salmon because I didn't buy the 15-ounce can. I just bought the bye. See you later. Okay, thank you. That's going to be really nice. Okay, so I didn't use the 15-ounce can. I used 5-ounce cans. And because of that, I looked in there and I was like, I don't feel like this is going to make enough patties. So I ended up doing 20 ounces, so 4 of the 5-ounce cans. And with that, that's what made me add the 2 eggs, because I was thinking I'm not going to have enough egg and I'm not going to have enough salmon, and I can always add a little flour to make it a little thicker so it's not so wet. We have our Ninja Foodie here today. This is the deluxe. It's already preheating and warming up. I chopped up about a cup of onions. Excuse me, one second. The chaos. Excuse me, my dear. Thank you. Is your movie on? Okay, go check. Make sure. Yeah, have Sissy help you. Tell her to turn it on for you. Thank you. So I did do about a cup of onions, sauteed that in olive oil in the Ninja Foodie on sear and saute, and then I added that into the salmon. Just because I saw a video and she sauteed hers first, and I was like, I don't really think I like onions not cooked all the way, so I'm going to try this with the sauteed onions, and I think it's going to be really good. So, let me get another glove so I can play with this salmon, and I'm going to get these patties formed out. And once I get the patties formed, I'm going to actually put them into the refrigerator for about 20 minutes or so, 20-30 minutes, so that they can be chilled, nice and round, looking really good. I was looking for my measuring spoon, and it's actually still in the flour from when I was adding a little bit more. So let me scoop out a little bit of flour here and add that. Oh, I did want to add that I did drain the salmon. I didn't leave all the juices, but I drained it to the side so that if I need some more juices, like if it was been too dry, I could add a little bit more in. And this is actually salmon in water. It's not, I think you can buy it in oil, but this is actually in water. So let me get this flour mixed in, see if we can get this consistency a little thicker and better. And get our patties formed out and onto the plate. So might take a lot more flour than what I thought. It smells really good though. I'm liking it. I like the color that the parsley gave it. It's definitely gonna be a delicious little dish for you all. So hopefully you guys try it. If you are a famous chef, because I just want to give my disclaimer now, I'm not a chef. I only enjoy feeding my family. It's not my heart of hearts, but I do sadly love my Ninja. So I've been cooking way more than usual since the quarantine. I'm just gonna add a little bit more flour here too to see what happens. What our consistency, because it's not quite where we want it, and I think I'm trying to get it right, just right. So, oh, I do love my Ninja. So since the quarantine, I have been just cooking all type of little things. I started with the Ninja Foodie book that came with it. This is the deluxe, the 9-in-1 8-quart. I started with the book and all the different things that it offers to cook. Those came out really nice, and I was like, let me venture off. Let me start a Pinterest board, because of course Pinterest will have you opening up a whole restaurant. You won't even know that you were able to do it just from Pinterest recipes. So shout out to Pinterest. That's an amazing thing to follow. So many different options on there. So this consistency is getting really good. It's not all the way thick and clumpy, but it is holding together, and that's what I really want to be able to do. So I'm going to go ahead and start forming these patties and put them on the dish to be cooled. All right, so I'll be right back with you, and we'll see where we are. Okay, guys, I'm back. I got my salmon patties all mixed together. I did have to add a little extra of the flour. And let me see if I can turn this around here so we can see the actual patties. So I got them formed into some circles. Try to keep them kind of consistent. And size and thickness. So I'm going to chill them now. I did spray the plates with some olive oil so that they don't stick, and it kind of coats the bottom of it with olive oil. So when I go to air fry them, they give us that nice crispy brown outside. So I'm going to go ahead and toss these into the refrigerator, clean up all my little messes that I've made all over, and then I will go ahead and get this chilled, pull them out, and we can air fry. So I'll see you guys just in a little bit. We'll see how this chilling in the refrigerator works. I don't know, maybe sometimes people don't chill theirs in the refrigerator. I just saw it in the video, so I decided let's try it out, see. And maybe it'll help hold it consistently in a nice firm circle, and I'm pretty sure it's going to taste good, but I don't know exactly what the chilling in the refrigerator does other than to kind of mold it and keep it into a nice firm circle. All right, so just in a few minutes, we will go ahead and pop those in. We'll see what they look like. Hi, guys. So I got my salmon croquettes. There's like a little glare. See if we can fix the glare. I can see it. You guys probably can't see it. It's probably just something that is obsessing. Okay. All right, it's better. The glare is gone. Okay, thank you. Nope, there it is. Okay. We're going to let that go. I'm going to be able to control myself and let that go. Okay, so I have my salmon patties chilling in the refrigerator. They've been in there for about 28 minutes now. I did decide that I'm going to do a little bit of broccoli. And while we were waiting on those salmon croquettes, more chaos has erupted because now another kitty has awakened from his little late night nap, I guess. Okay, so we are going to do some broccoli cuts in the steamer for the Ninja. Let me see if I can turn this around a little bit for you guys. Okay, so we have our little kitchen hands here. Thank you, kitchen hands. Thank you. So we have our broccoli cuts. I like cuts. I like that you get those big pieces of broccoli crown, and then you also get the stalk. So I'm just gonna put some of these into my little steamer basket. So this Ninja has a lot of accessories. I just used, let me see, I think what I have to do here is switch my angles. And there's that little light strip. That's fun. Okay, so I just use my little steamer basket from a steamer that I already have. It has been in the Ninja quite a few times, and there's not been any destruction to it, so I think that it works. I've seen online where people have used different baskets that fit inside of the Ninja to do steaming, so you don't have to buy anything specific. And actually, I think I want to say in the past I've actually used the little fry basket that comes with the Ninja, because sometimes the Ninja will, sometimes the broccoli will break up. I didn't use the basket this time because I'm going to use the basket to air fry the salmon, and I didn't want to have to clean that out and have little broccoli pieces in the salmon. I guess it's okay since we're eating it together, but that wasn't my desire for today. So let me put this back in the freezer. Okay, and so typically I use a quarter cup of water, and in my normal steamer I would use a quarter cup of water. Ooh, I forgot this was warming up inside of there, so it's kind of warm. Okay. So what I can do is take my Ninja grill, one of my grills. I'm going to put that inside of there. I'm going to use a cup of water in my Ninja. I have half a cup here, so I'll just use 2. So simple math. It doesn't have to be anything too extravagant. Okay. So a cup of water. I got my broccoli, and this is frozen, so I do like that you can do a lot of different things in the Ninja right from a frozen state. So I'm going to turn this on. This is going to pressure cook, so I'll put my pressure cook lid on turn my settings to pressure. It's gonna be on high. I'm actually gonna turn my time down to 0. I learned this with another video. Set it at 0 because it takes time to build pressure in the Ninja. Sometimes 2 or 3 minutes, and that's all that you need to steam. And actually, let me see. If I stop this, come on, reset, I'll steam it. And then I'll put the time here. We'll do 3 minutes of steaming. And it's on vent. It's not on seal. So with that, the steam is kind of move all around in the pot. It's not going to build up too much pressure. We'll do 3 minutes steaming. It does take time to create a pressure, even though it's not really holding the pressure because it's vented. It's not sealed. So we'll see how the broccoli comes out. Let me check Alexa. Alexa, how much time on the timer?
The timer has been moving for the last 13 minutes.
Well, I think we're done with our timers because Alexa just said so. So let me see if I can get my salmon patties out of here. I did spray them with some olive oil. They're interesting. Considering I don't really make salmon patties too often, it's gonna be interesting to see how they turn out. They are firm, so that's nice. Let's see how this air fryer does this. This is very exciting. I'm excited about this. Let's see. So I got those out of the refrigerator because it's not going to take long to get this broccoli pretty much steamed to where we want it to be. Although we said 3 minutes, it's going to be a quick release. It's not going to be held in the pot for too much longer. And we'll be able to get those salmon patties air fried. The extra benefit from this is you will have a warm pot from the steam of the broccoli, so you don't have to do another warm or preheat to the Ninja. So that's one of the tricks that they said. If you want to build up pressure, you should preheat the Ninja, and it builds up pressure quicker. This one, we don't have to really build up the pressure, but because we are steaming the broccoli, it will have it already kind of warm. So when we air fry the salmon patties, they'll come out really crispy and nice. It won't take too much work for the Ninja. So we'll wait for those to get done. I'll show you the broccoli, and then we'll see how it looks when these salmon patties go inside. Hey guys, so I'm back again. I had such a funny thought before I came back, and I was thinking about some of the YouTubers that I follow. And they say, "Oh yeah, I was watching TV. I was cleaning my house. I was doing all these different things." And while they were waiting their food to cook, and they could show you the delicious final product. And I'm like, I want to be able to get to that point, but we're in the process. That's all. That's the funny part of it all. So I steamed my broccoli. The timer was a 3-minute timer. It just ended. It probably took about 2 minutes to really kind of get hot and get the pressure going. So I'm just gonna go over here and turn this off. It does automatically turn to warm. There's no pressure to release because it was already vented. But it is hot in there, and you can see the water that's inside. I'm just gonna drop those little drippers in the sink. Put that on my beautiful little holder. I love my holder. I am going to put my gloves on because this is hot. So always open the lid with caution. Always open and turn it away from you so you don't burn yourself. That's important. I just want to say, don't reach over the steam, but be careful when you're taking this out because the steam is hot. So broccoli is just, it just looks so amazing. So I'm going to probably toss that in some butter. Set this here for now. We don't need that. I'll take my rack out because I'm done with that. And I can just set that in the sink here. It's hot, so I'll put it in the other side of the sink. And I'm just gonna pour this water out because we're getting ready to air fry. And then it's not needed for the air fry. I'll put that pot back in there. Pot just does everything. It's just so amazing. Put my gloves over here because I will need that. I'm taking my hands out. So this is the fry basket that I was speaking about. This is what we're gonna use to air fry. I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna turn this to air fry. I'm gonna change the temperature to 400. The time is already at 20 minutes. It's only gonna take 10, but I wanted to start this so that the air fry basket can get warm as well. And then I'll spray it with the olive oil spray. So a couple of the videos that I saw, it had you spray the salmon patties, and they actually put it on parchment. I saw it on parchment paper. I saw it on a baking sheet. I've seen it on a couple of options. I decided to put it on a plate. The plate did keep chill, so I think anything that's not going to stick to the salmon patties when you put it in the refrigerator is a good option to use to put the salmon patties on there. And it did spray the inside. One of the videos, it didn't spray the inside. So if you have chaos, like I have chaos most of the time, you don't have to worry if you forget to spray the basket because you've already sprayed the salmon patties. That's a nice added bonus because things get chaotic and you get to moving and doing things and you forget, especially if it's a new dish, like this is a new one for me. So your hands are not in muscle memory yet of like, oh yeah, you sprinkle, you do, you mix, you form it in patties. You're not there yet if you're like me. Some of you are like, yeah, I could do this and change a baby's diaper at the same time. I don't think you should change a baby's diaper while you're making food. But some parents and some, child care providers are that skilled. I just am not at that point in my life, that's for sure. So this has been warming up for 2 minutes. I'm just gonna 400 is the temperature, and it feels pretty warm in here, so that's good. I am gonna spray it, just because that's what the video did. Just a lightness. And excuse me. You would like some animal crackers? Oh, Betty's? Ask your sister to help you with that. Thank you. So I was like, I'm gonna put this paper towel on the plate, like you do when you fry it in a oil in the pan. And then I realized like this isn't gonna be that oily, so I don't know if I really need that. But I did it anyway. So when we take these out of the air fryer, it'll be there in case we need it. So I'm gonna take my patties. See if I can get it here. It did hold its form really good. I'm gonna set these inside the basket. I have to be very careful because it's really warm. I believe that is why they said put it in the refrigerator so it holds its form. Like the patties are holding their form really nice. Come, she wants some animal crackers. No, I think I can fit 4 in here. I'm not gonna put them too tight in here because I have to flip them. So we'll see how it goes. With getting them inside, keeping their lovely little shape. I did put my gloves back on because me and this little touching situation is not ideal. Keep their nice little round shape. And this is my 4th one, so I'll put my 4th one in here. Okay, so that looks good. This one right here didn't make the cut, so I'm just gonna add it. I'm just gonna put it back in the refrigerator while they chill. So we're starting this at 18 minutes. We would have been cooking it for 10 and flipping it in 5. So at 13 minutes, simple math, everybody. 13 minutes, I'm going to flip them over. Oh, I should have showed you guys what they look like inside. I'll do it before I flip it. So 13 minutes will be 5 minutes in. I'll flip them over. We'll see how this air fryer is getting them golden brown. I'm just going to put these in the refrigerator while we cook those ones. And we'll have that ready for the next round. I did use a napkin to wipe my hands because nobody likes leaky goodness everywhere all around your kitchen. Sometimes that's the best made meal when you just got flour all over the place, spices, they've just been mixed and thrown around. But not me. I'm not there yet. I'm still a little OCD about touching it. So this is at about 16 and a half minutes. So in another 3 minutes, we'll go ahead and flip these over, and then we will see what they look like. So just keep it going with us, guys. Oh, while you're waiting, because my daughter reminds me, you have to tell everybody, subscribe, like, extra likes, share, because knowledge is power, and I feel like some of my videos, you gain a little knowledge. So if you share with your friends, everybody can come on over, see the video, like, subscribe, hit your bell so you can hear the notifications like, uh-oh, Kitty Chaos has another video going, and I'm sure you will hear more chaos in the background with my kitties. Today I thought it was going to be light, but no, they're still kind of loud. They're still a little chaotic. So just a few minutes, we will get these flipped over, and I'll be so ready to show you guys what they look like inside the Ninja. Okay, guys, so I'm back. I got distracted. I decided to put some butter in my broccoli, and we're gonna lift our Ninja up. Turn you guys around so you can see. So it went a little past 13 minutes. I know I said simple math, but simple math and pay attention to your food, I guess, is what we need to do. This is what they look like inside. It's about 11 and a half minutes. We started at 18, so 7 minutes. Oh yeah, they feel good. They don't feel mushy at all. I probably could have used a little bit more olive oil on the bottom because they are sticking a little bit. But oh, it's gonna flip really good. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. I'm excited. I'm excited to test these out. I like that you can hear the crispiness of them when you flip them over. One trick that I didn't do this time, I'll probably do it next time. I can actually I can do it right now. Spin this bowl around so I can get a better view. Actually, so you don't have to reach over and accidentally burn yourself on the hot pan, because that is something that will happen. But yes, this looks really, really good. I mean, you got the little grill marks from the pan in there. So we'll go ahead and finish cooking these. Put the lid down. We started at 18 minutes. I said 10 minutes we were going to cook them. So we'll go to 8 minutes. See how they look on the inside. I did see a suggestion online, if you want to get them really crispy golden brown, you can broil. I do have that option on here for broil and bake. But we're going to see, because not everybody likes theirs crispy brown. But I got my little taste tester, so she'll try it out. She'll tell me like, Mom, we should have got them a little more crispier. And then I have some more, so I could go ahead and broil and bake and see how that works for us. So I'm so excited about these salmon patties. I mean, I don't want to toot a horn or anything, but I feel like this is going to be added to the book of recipes, and it's not hard at all. I think the hardest part was waiting for them to chill in the refrigerator, waiting for them to finish cooking so you can test the taste of them. Like, waiting is the hardest part. Mixing, chopping, stirring, forming patties, cooking it, it's not hard. It's not long. 10 minutes? I mean, come on. How hard is that? So we'll see how these turn out in 8 minutes and have my little tester try it out. Okay, guys. I watched it closer this time. So we have 7 minutes and 54 seconds or so. So I'm going to open the lid up here. Peep inside. I think those actually look really good. I mean, they're not going to look like they just came out of the grease because it's air fried, guys. Come on. Bear with me. It's air fried. But let me put this right over here on this plate. I think you got the crunchy outside exterior. Both sides. I think you should flip. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can balance this just right. Okay. So, I'm just going to pull these little scrumptious things right on out. Let me call my taste tester, Samaya. Samaya. Come on over. Get a fork. Because I'm excited for you to try these. They're really, really hot. They're fresh out of the pan. Could you imagine these falling onto this paper towel and then they just soaking up all the grease? We don't have that issue. It's really nice. Okay, so I'm going to have my taste. Okay. They're super, super hot. Probably should have let them stand for a few minutes, huh? We're going to let them stand and then we're going to come back and taste. Okay. So I have my little taste tester. We're going to see how this salmon patty works. How does it taste?
Good.
It's good? All right. So there you have it, guys. We have some salmon croquettes, aka salmon patties, and it tastes really good. The outside is crispy, I would say. That we did achieve the fry texture. We just, don't have that all the way burnt oil look. But I like that you have the little girl line. So I'm going to wrap it up with the Kitty Chaos. Thank you all for bearing with us and watching the whole video all the way through. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. And we almost made it through without all the chaos, just partial. So thank you guys. See you later.